for the first time ever, we see Bruce Banner get irradiated, transformed, and go on a rampage, smashing up a lab, getting shot at by the military, and even going toe-to-toe with the one and only Thor. But how did this all go down? Well, let me tell you. In this issue, we find out that Banner was doused with an immense amount of gamma radiation. However, the serum's effects, along with Dr. Ross Primer, caused Banner to transform into a giant, green-skinned, muscle-bound titan with incredible strength, but who possessed little intelligence and was driven by fits of extreme rage. In that instant, gamma pulse is stored in Banner's amygdala to be released during high-stress moments, serving as a trigger for the transformation. As an enraged, nearly mindless creature, Banner destroyed the lab, accidentally injuring Betty and several graduate students, crushing General Ross' arm and killing two scientists and an army officer who was shooting at him. Following an explosion on the campus, the monster fled the scene and was spotted by students. However, those sightings were attributed by officials as possible effects of a chemical released into the air, causing hallucinations. Now this is where things get really interesting, because up until this point, Banner had no idea he was turning into a big green rage monster. He had only just realized that he was being exposed to a tremendous amount of gamma radiation when all of a sudden, he started to feel the sensation of his muscles being torn apart and reassembled. And right before he blacked out, he saw his reflection in a nearby puddle and witnessed his own horrifying transformation into a gigantic green beast. Meanwhile, his alter ego, the Hulk, was rampaging around the city, smashing buildings and causing widespread destruction. But deep down inside Banner's mind, there was a battle taking place between good and evil, consciousness and unconsciousness, as Banner desperately tried to regain control over his monstrous new form. But unfortunately, this is where our preview for this comic ends. So we don't get to see if Banner was able to transform back into his human form, or if the Hulk would take over completely. So now it's time for you to make your voice heard. What do you think happened next? And what do you want to see from the Hulk moving forward? Let me know your thoughts down below. As always, I'm the host, and until next time, stay safe, stay nerdy, and above all else, stay curious.